Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Eradicator coming up with the latest news about Star Citizen. We've had an episode of Inside Star Citizen. We also had a very short roadmap roundup. There's a couple of things that we're going to be talking about that, and that's actually what we'll be starting with. Let's talk about the roadmap roundup, which is pretty much a non-event. The only thing that we have this week, for these 2 weeks, is the Scorpius, which is now committed. It's not really a surprise. We knew that the Scorpius will be eventually made available for the Invictus Fleet Launch Week event, which is going to be happening in about a week from now, so coming up really soon, and a lot of Scorpius owners like my buddy Amiral Gruffus and myself, for example, really can't wait to be trying it out. We've also got news on Spectrum from Jake Acapella, who is telling us that next time, so in 2 weeks, that is when we will have an update on the 3.18 colon, so we should have a better idea of what is going to come up with Star Citizen after 3.18, and I think that in today's episode of Inside Star Citizen, we had a very interesting preview or maybe teaser of what maybe we should be expecting to see in this column and in the next patch that hopefully will be available in the PTU in the month of June, so next month if everything goes right. Next, we have some news about Star Citizen Alpha 3.17.1. Apparently, it looks like the PTU phase is imminent. According to the latest rumors. It looks like it's going to be available for all backers. It's possible that by the time you are watching this video, there may be a build already. If not, it's going to be coming in the next couple of hours. So be on the lookout for this particular patch in the PTU, which is going to be including the Fleet Week event in Horizon. Obviously, it still needs a little bit of testing for the masses before the release, but we should be able to have a look at, for example, the Expo Hall and maybe some new areas on Horizon. Unfortunately, if you're looking for new areas on Horizon, I'm afraid I've got some bad news, because it does seem like, remember there were some rumors about an event on Horizon called the Siege of Horizon. Well, it seems like, again, according to rumors, this particular event was scrapped, and so it is not going to be able to make it for the 3.17.1 build, which is not much of a surprise. Apparently, there were some serious performance issues. Probably because as of right now in 3.17 and 3.17.1, Gen 12 does not cover volumetric cloud, and I believe that for this event to make sense, since it is going to be happening on Horizon and a lot of people are having issues with the volumetric clouds, which are very performance hungry, we all know that. Well, my guess is that they are probably going to be waiting for Gen 12 to be available, so that then this event will be eventually made available for the public. Next, we'll be talking about AI, and especially AI being able to land. This is something that we've seen in the latest episode of Inside Star Citizen, today's episode actually. And this is something that I talked about in the previous video, some of the possible surprises for 3.18. I really believe that this feature is coming up in 3.18, and I think that it would make sense for a couple of scenarios, as Jared did say in the episode. Of course, it could be bringing new possibilities for missions as soon as AI will be able to exit their ships. I don't believe this will be coming in 3.18. I really hope it will, but I don't think so. What I believe might be coming for 3.18 is, guys, let's think about quantum, because we know that, for example, quantum right now is affecting the prices of fuel. It's entirely possible that since, in 3.17, we don't see NPCs. NPCs are only the background, but eventually NPCs will be physicalized. It's entirely possible that ships that are going to be landing and taking off because they need to get some fuel, for example, will make an appearance and will land and take off at some of the landing zones or also outposts when we are there. I believe that this is the very first time that we'll be seeing these NPC traffic that we really long to see, because it's going to just make the game more believable. It's going to be making the game more alive. And that could be a very first simple iteration for the devs to be bringing those NPCs. I don't think that we'll be able to see them, leave their ship, enter the outpost, buy commodities, and then go enter their ship again. That's going to be in the long-term future, not in 3.18. But just seeing them come and go to refuel or repair, for example, is something that I do believe might be happening sooner than later, simply because it's already there in Quantum. All they have to do is to physicalize them, make a physicalized rendering of these NPCs doing living their lives and doing their business, and I don't see why this shouldn't be feasible in 3.18. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. It's the giveaway question. You know that we have a giveaway each month, and well, what do you guys think will be the first iteration of these NPCs landing and arriving and taking off in the verse? Well, this is to get a chance to win an expanse with LTI. All you have to do is to answer the question and subscribe to the channel in public settings. Guys, we also have more about 3.18, for example, the new physics for vehicles, which I really believe is one of the worst points of the game right now. Every time I use a ground vehicle with wheels, I get sick. And I think that it's going to be making probably the Ursa and also the Tumbril vehicles a little bit more realistic, and perhaps it's going to make us feel a little bit more comfortable when we're using them. And I cannot wait to be trying this out as well. Maybe finally more people will be interested in taking part of races. I'm thinking of people who are taking part of Stanton 7 or the Daymar Rally, right? Well, these people must probably be very excited about this particular update. We also have our first look at salvage from a cockpit view, and the Jared did say that we're going to have more information about that in the coming future. That's all for this quick video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to help out the channel going the extra mile, well, please consider helping on Patreon or via the YouTube Join membership program. It really helps a lot, and you get access to exclusive video, including I made a video yesterday about my new project that's coming up this summer, and it's going to be pretty exciting. So yeah, you'll have access to videos like that, and also my Discord channel where we have another giveaway there. It's another MISC expense with LTI. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much to the DJ Dunn, Eric Ohm, Dr. Falbin, Captain Snake, and Geek Citizen. It's the Eradicator. I will see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Join membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.